Hello everyone, and welcome to our Week 5 discussion. This week I'll be talking about primitive, non-primitive, and object data types available within Python and giving some examples how these data types could be used. Some primitive data types include numbers such as integers, floats, strings, and boolean. Non-primitive data types include lists, arrays, tuples, and dictionaries. Lastly, we'll be talking about objects. Let's get started with primitive data types. An integer, or an int. This can be any number inputted by a user, instantiated during execution, or pulled from a data source like a database. Simply, subscription status equals 1. That 1 is nothing more than an integer. Floats. This is a floating point number, nothing more than a number with a decimal place. Of course, we know that not everything is a whole number, so a program must be able to account for those decimals. In our coding assignment, the average of the array could have been a decimal. Declaring the average as a float would allow for the exact average to be outputted. Boolean. This is a built-in data type that can take the values of true and false and interchangeable with a 1 or a 0. They're very useful in conditional and comparison expressions. The equals equals in subscription underscore status equals 1 is Boolean. Then we have strings. Strings are nothing more than text with quotes around it. A string literal is mutable or non-changeable. The plus sign can be used to concatenate and the asterisk to repeat. This is similar to hello world. It can be manipulated for output, but it cannot be changed. Some non-primitive data types or collections. First, we have lists. A list is the most versatile compound data type in Python. It is a list of comma separated values between brackets. For example, fruit equals banana, apple, orange, and grape. These are surrounded by quotes and enclosed in brackets. According to Mohan, lists are mutable, meaning they can be changed after they have been created. A few useful methods for lists are remove, append, and insert. In your list, you could do fruit.append strawberry or fruit.insert 1, kiwi, or fruit.remove grape. When you print fruit, kiwi would be the second value in the list as the list starts with 0. Many times arrays get confused with lists. Arrays are nothing more than a basic collection of like data types. With like data types, Joswald 2017 states that using arrays may consume less memory, thus making the array the better choice in some instances. Then we have tuples. Tuples are similar to lists but immutable or not changeable and are declared with parentheses. This could be an IP address or computer name. Lastly, we have tables or dictionaries. This is something that you could use for a telephone book. They are made up of key value pairs, such as my name, phone number. Then we have objects. Objects are usually an instance of what is known as a class. A class is a structure containing data fields such as numbers, strings, and variables, and associated procedures such as methods and functions. Any HR department can benefit from a Python program that keeps track of employee data. With a combination of objects and classes, it can store values such as first, middle, last name, pay grades, birth dates, etc. I hope you guys have a better understanding of our data types. I just want to put a disclaimer, by no means am I an expert. This is just research that I did recently. So I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you have any comments. Thank you.